Alright. Are you guys those people that you like to farm in Minecraft, but you're too lazy to go out and pick the crops yourself? Good thing you came over here. My name's Kino, and today we're doing a tutorial. Another one, finally. It's been a while since I did a modded tutorial. Couldn't think of anything until just recently. We're doing a managed farm. And by managed, I don't mean you have to do it. No. This is all done by the mod. This is Forestry for Minecraft, everyone. I also have a couple other mods, and this is actually the Kino Craft mod pack. But Forestry's in here, and it has some useful mods. So I'm not gonna worry about what I'm using to do what I'm doing. You guys can figure out already. We're gonna build a managed farm today, and it's gonna be easy. Ow. I forgot to give myself a pick. Whoops. Yoink. Okay, there we go. Just in case I screw up. So let's head over here. I'm not gonna worry about this aura node. The first thing you're gonna want to do with this is I'm gonna build the smallest one. There are bigger ones out there. This is for the smallest one. There'll be in the description. There'll be it'll explain the different sizes. I'll go over that in the description. One of the thing. Okay, so first off, we need to make it a 3 by 3 by 4. Hold on a sec. This needs to be fixed. There we go. There was about to be music starting playing. Well, so we need 3 by 3 by 4. So what I like to do is I want the valve to be on the bottom. The hatch can go over here. The gearbox can go there, and the control can go there. Then we need to make it a 3 by 3. And we need to go 4 blocks up. So that's 2, 3, 4. And let's wait for this to register as a multi-block structure. Come on. That's a 3 by 3. There we go. Now you can see it's a multi-block structure. We've got the band. So we can right-click it and we see a GUI. So now that that's out of the way, what I'm going to do now is, and this can be done, you can take, that's a slab, really. I wasn't paying attention. Bricks. Stone bricks, slab, stone bricks, right there. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hold crouch, we're going to build out 4 blocks in a direction. That's 4. We're going to do it on all 4 sides, ideally. And this is why I wanted the diamond pickaxe. I'm doing this in survival so you kind of can get an idea of how much resource I'm using. And prove that it's not some sort of hack, I guess. If you're wondering how I got infinite, you shift left click in not enough items. That's how you do that. So, we're going to build 4 out in each direction. I misclicked again. I'm really good at misclicking. So, that's why I'm... Is that 4? That's 4. So we're going to build like this. Basically, you're going to make it kind of like a circle type thing. Even though circles don't exist in Minecraft, we already know this is a fact. Unless somebody makes a mod that has a model for it. Alright, that's the basics. Alright. Ow. So now we're going to need power. And I have a creative energy cell. This has infinite power. Not something you can get in-game, but again, I don't feel like making engines. I need to get red, so I thought I had conduits. I guess not. Conduit. And this is using thermal expansion. Keep that in mind. We're just gonna go doink, 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 doink. There. If we click that, yeah, it's already full power, pretty much. It's about as full as it's gonna get. So we can already remove that. Okay. So next we're gonna want an aqueous accumulator. Whoa, jetpack. So we're gonna stick this next to the farm valve. I'm gonna stick it under. I have my reasons, and you'll see why in a sec. Alright, so I'm gonna crouch, stick that right there. I'm gonna get water. I probably should have gotten more of these before, but we'll have to deal with it. Dang it. That didn't work like I thought it would. So we're just gonna boing. We're gonna put that there, stick that there, stick that there. We don't need all this extra space, so we're gonna do that. And when we get into here, we'll see that it's filling up the water. Okay, so that's good. I think this is the basics. This is how you're gonna want to set it up. The way I have it set up is the most efficient way to get an aqueous accumulator. I mean, you could speed it up a little bit more by doing that, but you don't really need to. It's not that important that it goes that quickly. But we'll do that anyway. So now that we have this, it's up and working. I won't need these buckets, so I'm gonna get rid of these. And I'm gonna get the soldering iron out. Now here's where it's gonna change for how you want to do it. So if you want to build this farm, what depends on what you're farming. By default, this is an arboreum, I think is what it's called. I will double check the pronunciation right now. Arboretum, sorry, it's an arboretum. Currently it will farm trees. So if I put dirt and saplings in there, it'll grow the saplings and then harvest them, and you'll get the apples, and it'll replenish the saplings as it goes. It'll put apples, okay, it'll put apples in here, and it'll put logs in here. Okay. This is by default an arboretum, and I'm figuring this, I said this was for food originally. So we're gonna do two things. First off, we're gonna do a crop farm. So what we'll do is I will go in here, and I have bronze electron tubes. Now there's 4 different tiers of, it's organized it, whatever, okay. Alright, so there's 4 different tiers of circuits. We're gonna want the intricate for this, and here's why. Basic circuit board will only use one side. Enhanced will do 2, refined will do 3, but intricate will do all 4. Now I have this one set up, but the way you'll set it up, because I already did it, the way you'll do it is we're gonna set it to managed farm. We're gonna take one intricate circuit board, we're gonna click here, and there we go, we have all 4. So now what we'll do is we'll just come, I don't want this bucket, go away. We'll just take this intricate circuit board, we'll stick it right there, and it'll set it over to crops. And we're good. But say you don't, and it'll put down wheat, dirt, and it'll auto turn it into farmland. It'll place down some water blocks, and then it'll be all nice and dandy, and you'll get your wheat. But what if you don't want wheat? Well, that's simple. We're gonna go here. We're gonna grab some iron. If it's right up top, I have to do a circuit. Not an electron. Sorry, it's an electron tube. We're gonna grab a stack of those to make it easy. So say you don't want wheat, you want potatoes or carrots. All right. That's good enough. Well, we'll go over here. We'll set it back to managed farms. We'll take electron tubes, we'll spread it all the way down, and it'll become a vegetable farm. We'll take our intricate circuit board, we'll put it in, and now we get vegetables. So now we can come over here. We can take the new intricate circuit board, and we can stick it in there. And as you can see, it set it to vegetable. So now we can put our carrots in here. I'm going to need some more dirt. I'm not going to be able to do it with just 4 dirt. Let's go back to dirt. Grab a lot. Grab a couple stacks. We'll stick that in there. That'll be all fine and dandy. But it won't run. And this is because we don't have any fertilizer. So what we'll do is we're going to go grab some fertilizer. Fertilizer. I spelled it wrong. We're just going to grab, I don't know, an infinite stack. We'll stick that in there. And it says compost insufficient. Give it a couple seconds to realize, oh wait, you put in fertilizer. And there you go. Obviously, you can automate this with Buildcraft and a couple other mods. I'm not going to worry about that. I figure you guys probably understand how to do that. If you don't, leave a comment, and I'll come back and I'll redo it. I'll finish up the video. I'll put on another video for the Buildcraft automation. It'll be a very quick video. And yeah. There's also a couple different ways you can do this, and using the same thing with the soldering iron. There's a couple different ways you can do this. If you want it to grow, what is it? Saplings, it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. If you want it to do, you won't have to do anything. If you want it to do a peat bog, you can use tin electron tubes and soil. Sorry, you'll use bog earth as the soil, and it'll turn that into peat for you. A crop farm, I showed you. It's bronze. You use 4 bronze electron tubes in the soldering iron here, and you will get your crop farm. Vegetable farm, you'll use iron. If you want an infernal farm, which will harvest nether wart for you, you will use a blazing electron tube. I'm not sure how to craft any of these, to be honest. You guys can figure that out. If you have any eye, it's not that hard. So you'll use a blazing electron tube, use soul sand as your soil, and it will harvest netherrack for you. And if you want it to do shrooms, this is gonna be probably pretty difficult. I don't know if you can do it with forestry. You need apatite electron tubes, and for your soil, and this is why it'll be difficult, you'll need mycelium, and it'll harvest mushrooms. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't believe there's anything else I need to go over. One other thing I guess I can state is this stone brick is basically what it'll place stuff on. So like it'll place stuff on this stone brick, on that stone brick, any of the stone brick. It does have a radius, so if I place that stone brick, it won't place it. And that's why I had it placed in a certain area, because I already tested it over there to know where this basic one would go. But what you can do if you want it to go lower is you can take the stone bricks and you can kind of like build here, and it'll do it there too. I would not advise doing that. That's probably not the best idea, unless you want it for certain aesthetics. You can cover this section here. This doesn't matter. You can get rid of this. This won't do anything. You can cover this up with whatever you have, I guess. You can just go and it won't do it. It won't break the thing. I'm just gonna leave it as is because I'm not doing this for aesthetics. I'm doing this as a tutorial. So power goes into I'm gonna go over this again. Power goes into the farm gearbox. Water from the aqueous accumulator, or if you have a buildcraft pump, you can put it through the farm valve. The farm hatch, if you want to use buildcraft or other item transporting, I think it works best with buildcraft, as that's one of the biggest mods for that. You can export through the farm hatch, and the farm control. I don't think you do anything to farm control. I think that's generally you can just right click on it and it'll do stuff. But as you can see, this one's done. In the description there will be a list of proportion, like how big to make it in order to get a bigger farms. There will be that in the description. I figure you know the basic setup tutorial for it. Now all you gotta do is pretty much just kind of go crazy. I should mention you can, with the farm blocks that you're using, you can when you craft them, you can use stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, smooth sandstone, chiseled sandstone bricks, and nether bricks. So if you're in a desert, instead of using stone bricks, like what I could do is I could get 4 sandstone, for instance. Well, I already had some. Make smooth sandstone, and I can build this like that. I'm surprised there's no dirt placing right there. It's kind of weird. Maybe I'll just place. Give me a dirt. Give me a dirt. It should place there. It's just I think it goes off random ticks, so it might take a while to do it. I'm gonna go up really high. Really, really high. Grab a... No, I'm gonna die. That's gonna kill me. But, yeah, it's fairly easy to set up. You can set it up as long as, in this case, stone bricks are connected to the side of these blocks here, like it is up there. All my infinite stuff is gone now. Oh well. Let me just stick the stuff back on. Oop, I put that. Nope. I want the jetpack because the jetpack is cool. It might make me an untextured monster, but I can fly, yo. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, you can use pretty much any stone variant block almost. It has to be manufactured though. You have to manufacture it in some sort of way, unless you happen to find that. So like you can use bricks, you can use nether bricks, which can be found, you can use stone bricks, which can be found, etc, etc, etc. So it's fairly simple. I I remember I used to be really confused about it. Now I know about it, so I figured I'd pass on the knowledge to you guys. So if this video was helpful, make sure you leave a like and also leave a comment for another modded tutorial and what you guys need to see next. And I'm Kino, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video, and we're live stream. Take care, everyone. Oh, one last thing I want to mention as a little side note. The power generator that I showed in the easy Quarry and ME system tutorial, the power generator I worked because it uses the same connection. This is thermal expansion. There's probably a way you can make it with an engine in Forestry too. The same power generator that I used in that, instead of, in this case, I used a creative energy cell just because it was simple to me. It's just simple. It's just one block and I can connect it and it's infinite power. The same power generator that I used in that other video would also work in here. It also applies. You can use that. If you already have that set up, you can use that for your managed farm. Perfectly fine. It'll work perfectly. In fact, I don't know how much better it would work than this. Probably wouldn't work better because it's infinite power here. But until then, I'm sorry about the little add-on right here. But again, I remembered this right after I stopped recording. So I restarted the recording. There you go. You guys know power generator showed in that video will also work here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Take care.